Hey guys, this is Micah, Trekking Against Trafficking. I'm currently hiking the entire Appalachian Trail to raise money to fight human trafficking in northern Thailand through the organization Friends of Thai Daughters. Just interesting experience I just had here. I'm hiking this morning. It's about 10:30, I think, and just passed two of the guys that I've been hiking with, but they're going in the opposite direction, like they're going back. And I was like, hey, what are you guys doing here? Because they were ahead of us. They went further yesterday. And they said, like, one guy said he's had real bad shin splints, and the other guy's got knee pain or something like that. So they're having to go. I guess somebody recommended, just go back to town, the town we just left, Blairsville. So go back there and take up to 5 days off and just let your legs heal and you'll feel good as new. The guy that recommended it's done the Pacific Crest Trail already, and he's also a physical therapist, so hopefully he knows what he's talking about. But it's just a drag. They seem kind of bummed out, like, good this far along, and I mean, it's not that far along. It's really soon, and they're already having to go back to a town. And, we were just talking for a minute and reflecting, and the truth is, I told him, hey, it's a marathon, man. It's a marathon, not a sprint, and part of this marathon is 6 months. And chances are that every single one of us at some point is going to have some kind of ailment where just rest will be like what the doctor ordered, just getting off the trail for that kind of time. And man, none of us want to, especially this early stage in the game. We've only been going this is like day 8. No one wants to get off now and, have to take days off. But I told them, hey, do what you got to do. Get healthy and then get back on. And so, they're doing okay. I think there's 2 of them. They're together, so that's good. But it did make me reflect, too, again, like last night I just did maybe a 7-miler, and then a bunch of the group. There was only about 4 of us that did that shorter day, like 7 to 8 miles. And then a bunch of the rest of the group all went on and did a 12-mile day. And it feels fairly early on for a 12, and I definitely wasn't up for it. I'm slowly kind of building up, like 7, 8s, and then I think tomorrow I'm going to bump it to 10s and do about a good 7 solid days of 10s, and then another 7 solid days of 12s, and then eventually 15s, which is what we have to average on this trail to make it in the 5 to 6 months that we're doing it. So, I do think there's some wisdom in I just see a lot of people just chomping at the bit. I'm not sure why, but they just want to push, and they, okay, we've done a few 7s. We got to get up to like 10s, 12s. Let's go. And I keep kind of counseling people like, hey, it would suck to get an early overuse injury and have to get off the trail. And maybe that's just what happened to those 2 guys. So, yeah, hopefully everyone else paid attention. It's a good lesson for all of us. There's a lot of times. The thing is, there's a lot of times on this trail where, you look of where you want to go each day and stop and camp, and, you want to do, say, 10 miles, but the only options that you are faced with is the campsites. Like, one of them is at 8 miles and one of them is at 12 miles. And so are you going to go a little less, or are you going to go a little more? What do you do? I've been definitely erring on a little less so far, and I think that's probably the wise move at this point, because our bodies are still